So Phillip Kennedy Johnson is taking the elements from Al Ewing's Immortal Hulk. He's also taking the elements of Donny Cates' Starship Hulk, and he's rolling it into his own run of the Hulk. So it shows he paid attention to the source material, and he's not just saying, oh, well, whatever happened in this run, we're not going to worry about. No, he's putting it into his run, and I'm loving it so far. My name is Dorian, this is SCN Comics, and we are starting our coverage of Incredible Hulk with number 1. Before we dive into it, I just want to give a quick shout out to Die Ghostfish. He's a great supporter of the channel. He is a wealth of comic book knowledge. I mean, he knows his comic book characters backwards and forwards, and he knows a lot about the Hulk. So before we start this new series, I just want to get a homie a quick shout out. Now, let's get into it. So a story starts off at an ancient site in Iraq, which long time ago, Iraq used to be Persia, so these should be Persian artifacts. Hopefully I'm right. Please let me know in the comments if I'm not. And they come across this huge mummified monster that's sitting on a throne. And if you look behind him, there's a hand that's as big as he is. So whatever monster that is way bigger than what's sitting on the throne. Me, I'd have been like, nope, it's time to go. But nope. They decide to keep on looking around, which is never a good idea. And she picks up like this infant skull. She's holding it. And next thing you know, this dude comes, taps her on the shoulder, and her neck just does a 180. So like Lil Wayne would say, now you know she's dead. And she says the green door is shut. And that is a direct reference to Al Ewing's run of Immortal Hulk. And then she gets more monstrous, says thank you, and then eats the guy, because that's what monsters do. And then she says, mother is coming. We're going to free our brothers and sisters. Our kingdom will not be denied because the green door is shut. And now we're in the present. We're in Kentucky, and we're at Jack's Diner, where we see Bruce Banner walks in. And he has the long hair this time, and he's back to being your normal wandering hippie. And we see this dog staring at him. It belongs to this lady, and she's like, he's just after your sandwich, but you look like you're in trouble. Are you okay? And Bruce Banner is like, I made somebody very, very angry, and unfortunately there's nothing I can do about it. Now this is a direct reference to Donny Cates' Hulk run, because Bruce Banner treated Hulk like shit, and now it's coming back around. But even though all that's going on, he still takes the time to give half his sandwich to the dog. So he goes to pay for its food, and he's talking to the waitress. Then all of a sudden he starts hallucinating, and he hears a Hulk talking to him. And before she can even give him his change, he is gone. So now he's running through the woods, and he's saying, please don't, please. And the Hulk just keeps saying, your fault, Banner, your fault. So then all of a sudden he wakes up in the middle of the woods wearing his Hulk outfit, which is pretty much nothing but a pair of pants that are ripped. And his shoulder is out of socket, and he has to pop it back into place. He's like, how long have I? And then on the next page, we see the diner has been destroyed. We got cops and ambulances there. Spray painted on the diner is your fault. And the dog is pretty much howling, probably at Bruce Banner. So pretty much what I'm taking from this is the Hulk ain't playing no games. Bruce Banner treated him like shit, and he did treat him like shit in Donny Cates' run. So Hulk's like, whatever you like, I'm taking out. Plain and simple. So then it switches to another place in Kentucky where you have a guy sitting in his easy chair and the TV's watching him. And you got a girl and a boy, and it looks like they are working on a car. The girl's pretty much dead set to get the hell out of there because the guy that's sleeping inside is probably her father and is an abusive father at that. So they're tightening up the nuts on the tires when the jack falls, which everybody knows. You just put it on there and you start to tighten it, then you let the jack down, then you tighten the rest of the way. But they are kids. And their dad comes out, and they gotta hide and make sure that he doesn't see him. Plus he's probably drunk. So obviously he found out that she was doing something to his car, and he put his hands on her. So now she's like, forget this. She just takes off and runs into the woods. So now not only are police and ambulance at the diner, but now FBI's there too, because obviously this involves the Hulk, which the army could handle the Hulk. What's the FBI and police going to do? And our 180-degree neck turn woman is here. And I guess now she's posing some kind of law enforcement because she's on the scene and they're not telling her to get the hell out of here. And she's looking for the Hulk too. Why? Because he stinks of the green door. So she pretty much tells one of these dudes to transform and to go find out exactly what happened. Pretty much go find the Hulk. And if he does, then he gets to feed. So now it cuts back to the girl. She's running for her life from her dad, who is driving his car, and he's trying to reach for her through the passenger side window, which he's on the driver's side. Like, what? You can't fix stupid people. And like Forrest Gump says, stupid is as stupid does, and he crashes his car right into a tree. So now she hears a commotion, and it looks like the FBI is called up to Bruce Banner, and they're using some kind of special guns that are surrounded with some kind of force field. But Bruce Banner's just trying to let them know, I would tell you to get the hell out of here, but it's too late. And on the next page, you see the most gruesomest transformation of the Hulk I have ever seen. I mean, you can see the Hulk's oversized teeth go from underneath Banner's normal sized teeth. I mean, everything about this transformation looks like it hurts, and it is fantastic. So the Hulk does his thing and starts taking out the FBI agents, but he leaves one alive, because assuming the other ones are dead. They may or may not be. I'm pretty sure they are. And pretty much he goes, leave Hulk alone. And that was going to spread the message. So our girl sees what the Hulk just did, and she's like, oh yeah, I could do the same damn thing. So she turns around, goes back to her daddy, and pretty much does her best Braun Strowman impression, and pretty much lets him know that he's about to get these hands, and starts wailing on him. So on the next page, after she puts his hands on him, her hood comes off, and we see that she has a crazy looking scar on her left eye, which is probably from him, so he deserved every bit of that ass whooping he just took. And then she just walks off. So the goat, monster, demon, whatever it was that was told to go find the Hulk, saw the whole damn thing, and you think she's about to go after the girl. Then he turned around, looks at her father, and was like, huh, this is an easy meal. Think I'll take this instead. So our 180 neck girl catches up to him, and obviously now he's in the body of her father, and she's pissed because she's like, I didn't tell you to eat. I told you to find a Hulk and then we eat. But then he points to a leaf, I guess that got some Hulk's blood on it. She looks and she's like, oh yeah, this dude might be the one. Now next page we have Betty Ross, and we haven't seen Betty Ross since Immortal Hulk, and she's not in a harpy form. Now can she still change into a harpy form? I guess time will tell. Right now she's just normal looking Betty Ross with no pupils in her eyes, and she's trying to tell the lady that, look, you don't want this smoke from the Hulk, because smoke from the Hulk will kill you. So she's feeling herself, and she's like, look, I command all monsters. And she sends out a command to all monsters to find the Hulk. Now, the Malloys can hear her, so I guess they're part of the monsters. The Man-Thing heard her. Now, Man-Thing is a whole problem all in itself. Like, not only is he the guardian of the nexus of all realities, but if you show fear in front of the Man-Thing, you burst into flames. So, yeah, you don't want that smoke either. And then we see a hand rise up towards a bike, so is that supposed to be Ghost Rider? Does he count as a monster? I guess time will tell. So on the last page, we got the Hulk walking off, and the girl catches up to him, turns around, looks down on her. Who knows what he's about to do? But whatever he does will be in the next issue.